Coach, 2025 is finally here. You guys have your first game of the season in just a couple of weeks. But before we dive into this year, let's take it a step back and talk about Ty Bowden and what he meant to the team as one of the leading goalkeepers for the past couple of seasons.
Yeah, well, Ty, 4 years I think we've had him. So, he was a big-time keeper for us. We know that. I think he was in his sophomore year when we won the GMAC. He was goalkeeper of the year. He was just very solid. Anytime you got a team and you got a guy like Ty back there who just strong, I mean that's the foundation you build from your team. So to have that for 4 years in him was great. He was always the type of guy that came up with the big saves and kept us in games, particularly in 22 when we won the GMAC. I mean that game against Cedarville, I remember 2 great saves just before half time and kept us in the game, and then we went on to win it. So he was that type of cat, and he did a very, very good job for us. And now he's helping out with the goalkeepers, and it's great to have him on board and around for maybe a few more years. We'll see.
And what do you guys have in 2025? What are we sporting between the pipes this year?
Well, we're still figuring that out. We've got really 3 keepers that will be competing for that spot. Alvaro came from Wisconsin Parkside. He's a Spanish goalkeeper, and he's had a year at D3. Sorry, he's from Parkside, Great Falls, and so he's had a year at D3. He was an all-conference goalkeeper up there. Pretty good level of play, so we felt pretty good in him. We've seen his video. We like what we see since he's got here. He's already adapted to the States with a year, in the NCAA, so we feel pretty good about him. Then we have Zach Harrison, who's returning, and Zach's been with us for 3 years now, and he's pretty much been Ty's understudy, and he's looking good this year, and we're pretty impressed with him so far, so he's going to be in the mix. And then we have a young man, Augustin Warnard, and he's a French kid, and he's a graduate student. He was up at Wisconsin Parkside for the last 2 years, so he's got a very good background, and obviously at D2. So right now we've got a pre-season game tomorrow at Saginaw. The idea is to get all 3 of them on the field, split some time, and for me as a coach, anytime you've got a competitive situation like that and guys looking over their shoulder, it's obviously a good situation. So they're all very close. And then just to mention, we have a young man, Brayden Benezik, who's a local kid. He's a freshman with us, and he's going to be more of a developmental goalkeeper right now in his first year, but he's talented, and he's going to be a good one for the future.